Lights out, you snooze. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. Lights came prime time action. Run it up, touchdown, I'm snapping. In the field with the plays, John Madden. It's so many given Sunday magic. It's not a game, it's not a game. Banging on your chest when I come through the paint. Never been about the money.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Minnesota Vikings and the Dallas Cowboys. Brett Maher has this one teed up, and we are underway here at AT&T Stadium. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he fights forward for a modest 2-yard gain, second down.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Cousins, incomplete, right side to Cook. And he'll lose yardage here, back at the 41. They'll wind up losing a couple yards here on the play. And that brings up 3rd and a full 10 yards. Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. On 3rd down, Cousins. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be second down.
And that's exactly what you want on a first down run. Pick up 5 yards, bring up 2nd and 5. The defensive line, though, they've got to figure out a way to out-leverage the guys up front because the offensive line is winning at the point of attack.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30. It's a gain of 11 as the Vikings pick up the first.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
And only able to get 2 here, stopped at the 30.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going. And then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
Trying to lay one up deep. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Diggs. And the Cowboys are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. So Prescott and the Cowboys now with a 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again, 2nd and 10. Prescott now. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. They'll need a big play here, will Dak and the Cowboys after the sack. It's 3rd and long. Play action now, Prescott. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. How to get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward, incomplete pass. Well, that's going to go in the books as a 55-yard punt. Well done. And it will be Vikings ball, 1st and 10. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. Well, they were intercepted the first time they had the football, but now they get it back, and it's still 0-0.
And because of that, You know what the thought process is? Interception. What interception? It didn't really happen because they gave up no points. So go back on the attack. Go back and run the offense you believe will be successful. Find your playmakers and give them the football.
And he'll get about 3 here up to the 44-yard line.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature and make sure you don't get hurt.
The Vikings with the football here to begin the second quarter as they've got it with a 3rd down coming up. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down. Cousins to throw it. Setting up the screen for Cook. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line.
I like the play design there. They occupied the defense downfield. Everyone trying to account for someone. But unfortunately, they didn't account for the running back slipping out of the backfield. And he was absolutely unnoticed and wound up getting big yards on that play.
And not able to break away this time as they're going to stop him right around the line of scrimmage. There was Osa Odighizuwa on the tackle. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Now Cousins. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line.
They kept the receiver in the short field, but that let his quarterback get the ball quickly to him before either guy in double coverage could react.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Off the play fake, Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hockenson. Touchdown, Vikings. T.J. Hockenson, 35 yards. And the Vikings post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this second quarter. So on 3rd and medium, they dial up the pass, and it works to hit the end zone.
And it's really not a surprise to me. That's a throwing down in the NFL because of how tough it is to run the football. But what offenses like to do is still show run formations to make them respect it and throw out of those. In this case, they took a nice shot at the end zone and made it pay off.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a 1st down. Now the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. Elliott going to get it again on 2nd down. And he'll only get a yard to bring up 3rd and 1. They'll try and run for it with Elliott. And Elliott trying to work his way forward, but it looks like he did not make it. Now Prescott on 4th down. Open man is Noah Brown. And he is going to have the Cowboys' 1st down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. Inside give to Elliott. And he's got it across the midfield stripe and into Viking territory. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on 1st down. 2 minutes on the clock. Second quarter. 7-0 ball game. From just shy of midfield, Prescott. He finds his target. It's Schultz. And they'll get this just to the 47. 1-yard gain. Now Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Elliott. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. 4th down, Prescott. Got an open man. It's Michael Gallup. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 27 yards, a big play there on fourth. I don't know if I agree with that. I guess they don't care if I agree with that. But, boy, you have to be surprised by that, right?
I definitely was surprised that they decided to go for it in this situation. But they must have either felt like they either had a great play call on or they're trying to show extreme confidence.
Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they'll stop him with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, second and goal. Prescott from the gun. That ball is caught. It's Gallup. Touchdown, Cowboys. The 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Cowboys are on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by Morrow. And good. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. Keneduagu now out of his end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. They find some open field. There he goes, left side. Past the 20. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there just before halftime. 73 yards. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a first-and-goal situation. And he was able to shed one tackle but could not get away from there. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's second and goal. Cousins. And it's caught. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. They'll bring a tight end in motion. Final play of the half. Cousins flushed under pressure. Down he goes. Sacked at the 10. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. The kick by Joseph is good, and that will do it for this first half. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. It's the Cowboys who get the football first, and they trail here as well as we resume action in the third quarter. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive.
Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively. Virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half. Fired that one in there, able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes, when they're going that fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection, if you miss, might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, and the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the way and it pops in the air. And sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
But a moot point there as they were able to connect.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A good action to this point in the third quarter. Just a 3-point game. 2nd and 10. Throwing. Prescott. It's complete here to T.Y. Hilton. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 26. A nice pickup of 17 yards. Prescott on first down. They'll set up the screen to Elliott. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. But despite the completion, they're going to wind up losing 3 there. 2nd down. Looking to throw. Prescott. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Daniil Hunter. Excellent job on that play. A big loss. 18 yards. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after 1st and 2nd down. Went backwards. It's 3rd and very long. He'll fire this deep for Gallup. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the third quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this third quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line. But once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down.
Well, this is an awfully tough route to defend in man coverage because he lines up on the right and then runs a crossing route back to the other side of the field. So as a defender, you're not only trailing him the whole way, you're also looking out for your own guys.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Picked off by Jordan Lewis. And the Cowboys are going to get the football here at their own 23. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. So the scoring dried up here in the third. Nothing that quarter for either side. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Ahead of the chains now, 2nd and 2. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Prescott.
He's got his man, Schultz, coming across the formation. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped.
So the ball moves from 138 to the other as they come up on 1st and 10. To throw is Prescott. That's into the hands of Gallup over the middle.
And he's brought down here just outside of the 20.
This defense has certainly had an outstanding second half, haven't they? I know they just gave up the 1st down there for the offense. They're hoping that that's something that they can jumpstart with and maybe start to move the ball a little bit better. But it's been tough sledding for them here the entire second half.
And they're knocking on the door now as a good run there going to take this to about the 10-yard line.
1st down, and it's Pollard again. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal?
Pollard is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3.
A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Prescott. Touchdown, Cowboys! Tony Pollard from 3 yards out.
And the Cowboys have taken a 4th quarter lead.
Extra point by Morrow, and good. And the lead is now 14-10. Following the touchdown, here's Marr to kick it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive.
And now they'll look to answer working from behind. And remember, this offense has sputtered yet to score here in the second half. They'll need to change that here.
Here's a run on 1st down that doesn't accomplish anything. In fact, he's going to be tackled behind the line for a loss of 1. And this will probably be the final play before the 2-minute warning. On 2nd and 11 now. Cousins. Throw left side complete. That's Osborne. And he's got this almost to the 40 before going out.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down. Now Cousins.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
Cousins to throw. He's got his man, T.J. Hockenson.
And he will have a Vikings 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Cousins.
Looks again for T.J. Hockenson, and he's got him again. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. 2nd down and 3.
Here's Cousins. Fluff, and he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 40 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter.
And another long drive from the offense, but the defense is denying them the end zone. Nothing to show for the last drive offensively. They can't come away empty-handed again.
And the comeback may stall out. It's intercepted.
Picked up by Leighton Vander Esch.
Well, you knew you had to take some chances here with the clock winding down, needing a touchdown to win it, and that one might have just sealed their fate.
Yeah, and that's the nature of the 2-minute drill. The offense trying to go downfield and make their plays. But defenses, they're sitting back watching everything that they do, but not too far back. They want to be in position to make a play on the ball, and that they did.
A quick throw knocked away. It's incomplete.
How good has he been throwing the football, though? And despite that incompletion, that's just the third time he's been off target this entire game.
And, Brandon, I've been on the other side of this equation, trying to defend a guy who's been this hot, and it chips away at your confidence. And when you're not confident when you're trying to defend, it makes you slower to the football, and it leads to more completions for them.
Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 22 ticks to go in the fourth. Here's Prescott. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game.
Well, many times when you talk about mobile quarterbacks, you get the sense that they feel like they can get out of any bad situation. They keep moving around and trying to emulate guys like the Scrambler or the Dodger. Instead, they keep losing yardage and digging themselves a hole that they can't get out of.
That is caught by Lamb. Down inside the 10.
And he's across for the late touchdown. And in the final seconds, that one should just about put a capper on this game. Marr on for the extra point. And it's no good. He missed it wide to the left.
It's okay, boys. Okay. We'll come back.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They have a little bit of time left here, but this one not going to go their way.
And this is where, in this situation for me, you just go ahead and run out the clock, shake hands, congratulations, and move on. Because now, you're not going to make up for what's happened during the game in this last sequence.
We'll see what they do here in this last sequence.
Well, that second half, Charles, a little bit different from the first. Not only did we have the lead change after intermission, but they were able to pitch the shutout in the second half and get an impressive victory.
And what's the old expression? That's not quite how I saw it playing out in my head. You know they didn't expect this at all. As you mentioned, went into the half with the lead. Losing the game is one thing. Getting shut out in the second half, that's a surprise.
Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. Whenever I touchdown. I hope y'all can nest double E, 'cause I need your eyes on me. Once I get my feet in this end zone, no one can STOP. Can I make a scene like a movie, feeling big, keep it juicy before we start getting unruly. I've been hooping like a hoolie, keep it coolie before I stuff you in a locker like a bully. Like a bully in the work, you can see my fingernail dirt. I'm the last one to leave, even when I come first. Yeah, you might want it bad, but I'm sure I want it worse. I'ma do it 'cause I love it, I'ma love it till it hurts. What's the worst that can happen, Captain? I'm strapped in, no I'm not crazy, I'm just tapped in. Hungry like I'm fasting, I'm about that action, no slacking. Well, I'm sorry, Miss Jackson, 'cause here come the pain. No one to call up for help, no one to blame but yourself. You should've known better, however you did it, so we had to come ring your bell. Like I need a ward, wait until I score, make it rain till it pour. I'm a dog on force, put in work like a chore till I'm underneath the floor, in the trenches like a war. If they wanna give them more, when I touch down. Whenever I touch
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, we've got a good NFC matchup on tap between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Minnesota Vikings.
Greg Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. From the 32 now. Here's 1st and 10. They start on the ground here at Sanders. They'll get it across the 35. It'll be 2nd down.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football, because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
Hurts throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. On 1st down, Hurts on the move past the 40. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 28 yards the gain there on the catch and run.
But when you hit him on the move like that, and he's able to get into open field with a full head of steam, oh boy, it's going to be tough to get him down.
Yeah, that was a big window. They're lucky they did get him down. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 27.
19. Here's Hurts to throw.
This time for Smith, and it's intercepted.
It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And the Vikings are going to take possession of the football.
That's kind of a double whammy. I mean, the interception on the opening drive, that's one thing, but to give him this field position, that's another.
Absolutely perfect start for this defense. They take the ball away in the opening possession. They know that their offense will get the ball to start the second half. They line them up in field goal position, and to me, they got a chance for a touchdown right here out of the gate.
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. Here's Cousins. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
And they're going to get this down inside the 15.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on 3rd down. Cousins to throw it.
Open man is Osborne. He's got it. And the Vikings are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Give to Cook out of the gun. A good display of power, but ultimately it gets him just inside the 5 to the 4 and no further. On 2nd and goal, Cousins. This is caught. And he gets halfway there from the 4 to the 2 on a gain of 2.
Well, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Cousins. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown.
T.J. Hawkinson.
A 2-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Joseph connects on the extra point.
And it's now a 7-0 game.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. And threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Open man, that's Devontae Smith. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. Better than a 30-yard gain as we wind down towards 30 seconds left in the quarter.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just help receivers find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Second and 8. Throwing quickly, that's caught by Brown out wide. And he'll be taken down here just shy of the 30. And it looks like we've got a dime set here defensively. 6 DBs in the game. On third down, they'll run it with Sanders. 14 yards there and an Eagle first down.
He's taken down at the 17-yard line.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. It's caught, Smith. And he can't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Now flags come in here. Looked like one of the Eagles might have moved. Boy, they had it at the 1. The false start moves it to the 6 now for first and goal. Throwing is Hurts. And that throw behind his man, he missed him, incomplete.
But there's an incompletion, partner, and the struggles through the air continue because so far their lack of passing production has led to a lack of points.
Second down and goal. Hurts. The ball popped in the air and intercepted. And the Vikings are going to take over now.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this...
You spent your whole life trying to blow up, but Elohim never had time for donuts. The beat go ham, no time for cold cuts. The game like big fish came to join up. Yeah, I'm still independent, ain't sold a million records yet. Used to be on my checklist, big diamonds don't need a necklace. Look, we built the sound like it's double speed Tetris. I cannot build without God in it. We built the sound, you can't copy this. I never brag, it's just confidence. I never rap for your compliments. I wrote this one for the indie grind. If you ain't signed on the dotted line, can't buy my soul with no dollar signs. The industry so full of troglodytes. I don't follow trends. Run it up. Say that with my chest. Run it up. No, I will not bend. Run it up. Gang time in it. Gang time. I don't follow trends. Say that with my chest. I will not bend. Gang time. Run it up. 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 Run it up.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at U.S. Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Today, it's a black and blue matchup in the NFC North between the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. The veteran kicker Mason Crosby set to do the honors here. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And this return will net positive as he gets past the 25 and up to the 27-yard line. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Play fake. Cousins.
crossing route. And they get him down, but not. Across the 40-yard line. Cousins going to bat it forward here on the jet sweep. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. Give him 18 there and give the Vikings a first down. Now the first carry for Dalvin Cook. And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33. So they'll come up after the gain of 7 on a 2nd and 3. Throwing is Cousins. That's complete to Justin Jefferson. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers' 23. Now Cousins. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And they aren't able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Throwing, Cousins. Touchdown, Vikings. Irv Smith Jr., a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are on the board first here this afternoon. Joseph connects on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. And he's going to wind up bringing this one inside the 45-yard line.
Well, he gave up the first touchdown of the game, but how about the response? Big-time return. Now it's their chance to try and put points on the board.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers.
Throw right side. This is into the hands of the tight end, Tunyon.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Rodgers.
A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead is knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. Buying time to his left. And this one is incomplete.
After a little bit because they needed to come through the completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Rodgers going to go on 4th down. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Packers.
You're in the presence of the realest essence. I've been serving lessons since the days of my adolescence. On the Cypress block, young buck holding like we knew it all, not afraid to do it all. Matter of fact, I look back and do it all. I can remember the haters say the game will ruin y'all. What's that to me? Don't give about a hater. Let them like the in my paper.
They call me Big Dog, riding with the hillbillies. Cube-bone stallion with the lift. Really became a boss many years back. When I'm gone, can be pull your tears back. We put the bang and produce. You got no chance.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Coming up, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup between the Minnesota Vikings and themselves.
Joseph now ready to get this one started, and we are underway from Minneapolis. Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. There he goes, right side. The 30. 10. He will take this all the way. Touchdown, Minnesota. So how about that? You want to talk about coming into...
Dollar. Hey. DJ Mosky, let's get it. We the champions. Here in Los Angeles. We doing numbers. Bring it home victory straight out the hurdle. I met the plug, introduced to my brother. My squad superior, ain't none above us. We doing numbers. Gang in the building, we taking it over. Call the promoters. I just put up in this thing with my soldiers. I blew it and I'm still. Last minute I'ma need me some. Call up Khalifa. Bring them in the. You know I stay with some bad little baby. CGOD baby, know that's a gang gang. Crazy girls after the game. We doing honest, we going insane.
The NFL on EA Sports has come to the Twin Cities at US Bank Stadium in downtown Minneapolis. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap here between the Kansas City Chiefs and the Minnesota Vikings. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from downtown Minneapolis.
Kenny Nwagu now out of his end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. On 1st and 10, Cousins setting up the screen for Cook. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. A first carry now for Dalvin Cook. And strong running there as he's across midfield and down to the 49. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back-to-back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on first down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they got the...
He rifles one that's intercepted.
Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And the Chiefs are going to get possession here as they force the opening drive turnover. Offensively, a far from ideal start there with a pick on the opening drive.
Yeah, not exactly what they were looking for. We know that. That's pretty obvious. The beauty, though, is it's happening early. If they don't panic, they don't compound this problem, they've got a long way to go and a chance to get back in it.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Here's Mahomes to throw. Going deep to the end zone for Juju. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Chandon Sanders. The Vikings are going to get the football. As the ball will come out to the 20. The first drive of the first quarter, you get it down there, try to find it in the end zone, and big-time deflation on that play.
No doubt about it. They're moving and grooving and getting into position, and this is not the ending that they saw on this drive, is it? They had things going their way.
Cousins' throw pulled in by Jefferson.
And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
4 yards on the pickup.
From the 24, Cousins. Throw left side on target to Thielen. A first down for Minnesota. Cousins finding Thielen. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. Cousins now to throw on first down.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. They get 14 there. First down, Vikings.
And that's how you shake off the interception he threw on the opening drive, come back and throw another strike and gain nice yardage. And I give credit to two people on this one. The man throwing the ball and the person calling the plays. They're not shutting him down early in this game.
Play action now. Cousins. That is caught by Thielen.
And they're going to get this down at the 37.
So now first and 10 in Chiefs territory at the 37-yard line. Cousins gives way to Cook.
And he'll get it inside the 35.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Second down, they go right back to Cook.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. 7th play of the drive, forthcoming on 3rd and 8. Now Cousins.
Throw caught there by Osborne. And he'll be marked down at about the 26-yard line.
As an unbiased observer, I think it would have been interesting to see what they would have done if they hadn't gotten the first down there. But since they did, I guess the point is moot.
And they're right there in that middle ground, field goal range, punt, go for it. But as you said, they picked it up.
Meanwhile, Cousins' throw taken in by Hawkinson here. And he'll be marked down right at the 15-yard line.
We're scoreless after one.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Back to the ground, Cook. They stopped after only a yard, taking it down to the 14.
Well, they certainly had success throwing the ball on this drive, and not as much running it as we just saw once again on that last play. Stopped after a very short gain. But I wouldn't abandon the run totally, because otherwise, pass rushers just tee off on your quarterback. Makes it very, very difficult for him in that situation.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Cousins. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. So now after the sack, Cousins and the Vikings come up here 3rd and long. Back to throw here. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. T.J. Hawkinson. An 18-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter.
Greg Joseph on for the extra point. He's got it, and the Vikings take a 7-0 lead.
Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive.
Things a lot different than the last time they were on the field. Remember, they threw the interception, gave up the touchdown, and now trailing 7-0 and looking for a response.
6 yards on that last play. Here's 2nd and 4. And they'll give him another shot here on the ground.
And that's going to be a Chiefs first down as he'll take this up to about the 33-yard line.
And the first down, Chiefs.
On first down, Mahomes.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the Vikings are going to have great field position here as this is returned just shy of midfield.
Second straight drive now here, Charles, that had ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
Following the interception, Cousins.
Cook makes the catch on the out route.
And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup.
That's a nice throw there, and he's obviously feeling pretty good because remember, he had a touchdown pass on the last drive, and here he comes out throwing again, and they wind up getting good yardage and a first down right out of the gate.
Cousins on first down. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Juan Thornhill.
And the Chiefs are going to take possession of the football. So this defense coming up with a takeaway, and maybe that's something that can bring a little life to that sideline.
Well, I don't want to say that they've been sleepwalking through this first half because that's simply not true, but you're right. We haven't seen a lot of fire from these guys, really, on either side of the ball. So maybe that's the catalyst that they needed to get them back into this game.
The first down run got 5. Here's 2nd and 5. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2. 2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. Well, they were handed great starting field position on this drive, but now they face a 3rd and 4. Working from the gun, Mahomes. Being chased out left. Caught, Kelsey, left side. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up. And he's going to take it into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Jerick McKinnon taking it in from 2 yards out. And the Chiefs are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. His throw incomplete. And that is one, no doubt, that may come back to haunt them because the PAT tied it. They didn't need to go for 2.
I keep searching for an explanation. I know it's quick right here. I think I can search for the next year and not come up with anything that absolutely works. Kick the point, man. Kick the point. I don't get it.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And still plenty of time remaining here in the half, more than a minute. And we'll see if they just want to protect that lead or try to add on to it.
Well, with as much time as is left on the clock, I would imagine it would be the latter. I think they're going to try and add on to it. So what they're going to tell the team is very simply, if you can get out of bounds after making a play downfield, terrific. If you can't, everyone hustle to the line of scrimmage, either run another play or clock it and start over again. That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make second down, second and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10.
Now, the offense knew it. They were already starting to walk back as that one is accepted. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Cook following the penalty. And some room. Well, he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. The 20. Touchdown, Vikings. Dalvin Cook, 82 yards. Well, the Vikings are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. And with that carry, he's already over 100 yards here in the first half.
And, partner, you know exactly what he's saying to his teammates right now, right? Especially to the play caller.
Give me the ball.
Again, and again,
and again.
and again. It's not that heavy, sir. I'll take it.
And boy, again, they won't get this off in time.
So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit.
And a slightly more difficult attempt here from the 20. And it's up. It's good. Our score, 14-6.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown.
And trouble there on the kickoff as that goes out of bounds.
Well, you don't see that often. He just mishit it, and it goes out of bounds.
Well, I know sitting up here, and I'm looking at you, and you're looking at me, and I know we're both thinking the same thing. Isn't it easy enough to keep it between the sidelines? Because unless you're intentionally doing it for some reason, well, that's a costly mishit, and now you put your team in a bad spot.
Mahomes now on first down.
He's going to take a shot right away for the end zone.
And he's got it. Touchdown. Quez Valdez-Scantling. 59 yards.
And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
Charles, there aren't really any slow receivers, but there's fast and then really fast. He's really fast, and he showed off the afterburners there.
And that he is, because when he took off, I was thinking there's no chance that he can actually reach him with that pass. Yet he did, and he's still sprinting. And just think about what that does for everyone else on his team, because his ability to stretch a field opens things up for the rest of the receivers on the team.
So now, Charles, 2 touchdowns, 2 tries at 2-point conversions, and both fail.
And you want to say, let's go ahead and run the kicker out there from now on. But the problem is you're chasing points at this stage. So now you got to dial up more 2-point conversions and hope you're successful from here on out.
Boy, they're down only 1 score, still first half. But they're going to line up for the onside kick. And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. A second quarter onside kick there that failed. Is that something that maybe they had dialed up before this game started?
It feels like it, doesn't it? That they thought they had the right situation, you know, and the right approach in going after it. Also may signal that they feel like they have the superior team, that they can try these sorts of things and it won't come back and hurt them later.
Problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit.
So a little bit of a stiffer challenge now. 1st and 15 following the delay of game. Cousins. And this is Cook with the ground. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. A good first down call as the screenplay gets him 9.
And good yardage there on first down, because sometimes all you need to do on the screen is get one key block. That might set your man free, and that was pretty good pursuit to the football defensively, or it could have gone for more.
From the 39-yard line, here comes 2nd down at 6.
Now Cousins. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Osborne.
And they'll work this down inside the 30.
Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. To throw is Cousins. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Terrible, awful, sick.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. To the air again. It's Cousins. And that is incomplete.
The coverage keyed in on him since that last completion his way. He earned a little more attention on that route, and that made it a lot tougher to get a clean throw his way.
And that flag accepted.
After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long. Cousins again.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
Cousins throw complete there to Smith. And he's going to be marked down just outside the 10.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins. picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. He's at the 50. He's at the 30. 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. So now with a late touchdown, not only will they take the lead to the locker room, but they'll try and add 2 more here. Final shot before the half from Mahomes. And it's going to be caught. Not sure why they went for 2, but they do get it. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. From a yard or 2 deep, here comes a return. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And, Charles, they've got the lead. I would imagine the overall halftime tone was a positive one, but what do you think the talking points were in the locker room?
Well, if there were 3 talking points at the half, partner, all of them were about turnovers because they were pretty loose with the ball. Otherwise, this lead could be even bigger. Now, I don't think that they overly harped on it, but I think they told them, guys, if you want to keep calling those plays that are exciting, you've got to take care of the ball. Otherwise, we may have to dial things back a little bit. But one thing we certainly know, he likes to take those risks deep downfield during games, coverage or not. The coverage was there on that one. No catch, but he's also fortunate. No turnover either.
Now a deep ball there on second down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
A couple of quick incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here and just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
On the run, he'll let it go deep, right sideline. So it doesn't look like they're going to be able to build off the turnover.
Well, the defense certainly did its part to get off the football. But you're exactly right. It looks like they're going to have to punt this one away. And it's not a turnover, but doesn't it feel like one after grabbing the momentum with the defensive play?
Yeah, and they had all that momentum after getting the football, and now zapped right back in the other direction. Mahomes going to go on 4th down. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. He's got a man, complete. And he is going to have the Chiefs first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive. Throwing now is Mahomes. Forced out to his left. And his throw is incomplete.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
Third quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw. Open man completes it to Smith-Schuster. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. So not quite a 1st and goal. It's 1st and 10 from the 10. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes. But the best part for him, he's got second and third down to fall back on.
So after the incompletion on first, now second and 10. Now here's Mahomes, rolling to his left. To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete.
And based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have him looking at third and 10. Mahomes to throw once more. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
Nice call by the defense there on third down. Just flood the field with extra defensive backs in their dime package. Nowhere to go with the football. Forces the incompletion.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. And he's going to be intercepted a third time. It's Cameron Dantzler who picks it. And now nothing but green ahead of him. 20, 10. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. So they go for it on fourth and goal, hoping to get 6, and it's 6 the other way.
If hindsight is 20/20, they would have gone in and kicked the field goal, but by being aggressive, it actually cost them. Give up 6 points going the other way.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and that will put them on top here in the third. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. The big play to start him out has him at the 45 already. Now Mahomes.
A quick throw there going to be batted away and incomplete.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating the defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
The third quarter now, a 1-point game as they line up second and 10.
To throw, it's Mahomes. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by the linebacker, Eric Kendricks. He got outside the pocket there trying to improvise, and he was calling for the ball downfield, but still the interception.
I think what happened, he did call for the ball thinking that he was open, but I think the quarterback spotted him too late, and that margin that he had on the defenders, that got eaten up, and they came up with the interception.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Here's Cousins. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Osborne. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 10 yards, and it's good for a Viking first down.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Drive keeps moving.
And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time they're able to get him behind the line. Now on 2nd and 13, Cousins.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
And they'll get this down to the 10. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17.
And boy, CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Touchdown! K.J. Osborne, a 9-yard touchdown grab. And the Vikings are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter.
Joseph connects on the extra point,
and the lead is up to 8.
Makes the score. The Vikings.
Now Joseph tees it up to kick off following the touchdown. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers.
From the 24, Mahomes.
Over the middle, hauled in by Smith-Schuster. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. Mahomes now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
A gain of 19 yards. And the first down on the Chiefs.
On first down now, run with McKinnon. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
First down, Kansas City.
Here's Mahomes to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes.
They'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete.
And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line.
First and 10 at the 8-yard line.
He'll drop to throw.
And this one too low.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe he didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
And 4th quarter, maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And only about a yard there as he takes it from the 9 to the 8.
3rd and goal. Keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
They'll set up to throw. toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up fourth down here.
Now Mahomes got to have this one. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. They can't hook up here on the fourth down pass attempt, and the Vikings defense is going to get the football back. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll try and wind down some clock with Cohen. Good strength, gets him a little extra and gets them some breathing room as he's tackled shy of the 10. There for the tackle was Trent McDuffie. So 2nd and 9, and you'd have to figure just about all 11 probably crashing the line here. Again, it's Cook. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Here's Cousins. Right side, it's the tight end, Hockenson. And able to get this one out just shy of the 25 at the 24. He'll get 15 and a Vikings first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. So they come up on 2nd down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing. Cook up the gut. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 19 yards rushing for the guys. He has been tremendous all day long. They run again on first down. Cook. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. 2nd down. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts as they get it with just 19 seconds left on the clock. Coming up on a 2nd and 6. Throwing here, Cousins. And look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line. A seismic shift in momentum here in the 4th quarter. That's the break that the defense needed.
And you know as well as I do, people are going to question the play call in that situation. Sometimes you have to question the execution, not necessarily the call. And in this case, those defenders found a way to give their team a chance.
And this is caught. He's got it for a touchdown. And now in the final seconds, it's all going to come down to a 2-point conversion.
We'll break down the touchdown later. It's 2-point conversion time. Go to your script, pick your play, and go for it.
Listen to this crowd now. Their guys need a stop on this 2-point conversion. One final try from Mahomes, and it's incomplete. They needed 8. They only got 6 here in the final seconds as the 2-point conversion fails. And a timeout comes in. The whistle's blown with 3 seconds remaining. So with just a few ticks left, they need a miracle. And this is going to be recovered by... Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And it's picked up. And oh, he coughed it up.